Scratch in the dark, strike on the box. Wait for the sulfur, wait for the spark. It catches the dry wood, it bites at the grain. Small and shivering, driven by pain. It is breathing, it is hungry for the air, eating the shadows, stripping them bare. Kill the cold. The paint starts to bubble, the glass starts to crack. What is taken to cinders is never coming back. Feel the roar in the floorboards, taste the iron and the soot. Walking through the furnace with a heavy blackened foot. Burn, let the orange lick the sky, higher than the upbeat clouds. Watching every bridge go dry, turn the stone to liquid gold. The lock can kill the cold.
Bronze teeth bite the iron rail, piston breath in a coat of mail. Coal fire screams in the belly deep, while the heavy city stays asleep. Oil and ash on the pilot's hand, counting shadows on the dying land. Ticking hearts of 1,000 springs, waiting for the lift of metal wings. Spinning circles, cutting light, shame the war till the gravity's by. Pressure rising as the valves expand, leaving the dust of the hollow land. Ascending on wings of copper and steam, liking the ghost of a clockwork dream. Higher than halls where the ether is thin, where the glow of the sky and the metal begin. We are thunder.
met me.
In a leather strap, breaking the lines of the chariot map. Mercury glows in the lanterns' eyes. We carve our name in the open sky. Spinning circles, cut in the light. Chain the more to the gravity's bite. Pressurizing as the valve expand, leaving the dust of the hollowed land. Ascending the winds of copper and steam, waking the ghosts of a clockwork dream. Higher than hawks, where the eastern is thin, where the blue of the sky and the metal begin. We are the thunder, we are the flight, chasing the dawn through the fabric of night. Far above the smoke and the gears of the street, where the iron and the infinite meet. Whatever cut the line, gold and silver gears entwined. Through the furnace to the sun, the escape has just begun. Ascending on wings of copper and steam, waking the ghosts of a clockwork dream. Trails in the morning gold, a story in brass and I am told. Sailing on, sailing on.
Color turned against the bite of the night, silver fox swallowing the pavement whole. Each step heavy as a dead, the city breathes in charcoal and salt. Silent echoes bouncing off the brick. The tip of the ember glows like a warning, gray ribbons dancing between my eyes and the truth. A shadow stretches thin, too long to be a friend. Under the pale bone of a moon, where the secrets go to drown. One more mystery locked in a glass, sultry whispers in the cold, searching for the ghost I used to know. Trench coat stained with the stories of the rain, a half-remembered name on a crumpled scrap. Neon flicker red on the wet asphalt. Is she waiting, or is she just another trick of the mist? Under the pale bone of the moon, where the secrets go to drown. One more mystery locked in a glass, sultry whispers in the cold, searching for the ghost I used to know. The scent of cheap perfume and damp wool, a click of a heel on the cobble. Stop, don't look back yet. Wait for the smoke to clear the path. Under the pale bone of the moon, where the secrets go to drown. One more mystery locked in a glass. Sultry whispers in the cold, searching for the ghost I used to know. Lost in the hay, gone in the grave. Just the smoke left behind. The moon is a silver coin tossed in the sky, a wink of light in a stranger's dark eye. The shadows are long and the velvet is thin. Wait for the moment the revels begin. Doo-bop, shoo-be-doo. Doo-bop, shoo-be-doo. Kick up the heels and let the floor ignite, chasing ghosts in the electric night. Spin me around till the stars all collide. No place to hide. Let the spirit move like a sudden flame. Nothing is real and nothing's the same. Pearls on the neck and a secret to keep. The city is wide but it never can sleep. A tilt of the hat and a glass freeze high under the watch of a charcoal sky. Satin and smoke in a shifting embrace, tracing the lines of a delicate lace. Wait for the fever when the world goes still. A shiver of heat and a sudden thrill. Hold your breath as the shadows sway. Colors all bleed into gray. Higher and higher the tension will grow. Ready to catch it and ready to go. Kick up the heels and let the floor ignite, chasing ghosts in the electric night. Spin me around till the stars all collide. No place to hide. Let the spirit move like a sudden flame. Nothing is real and nothing's the same. Do-up, sugar-doo. Do-up, sugar-doo. Do-bye. Shoo-dee, shoo.
with shadows on the parlor floor, whispers dripping through the heavy door, spinning gold from a glass of gin. Lose your step, let the night begin. Tick-tock goes the copper clock, tighten up the velvet lock, underneath the flashing light. Hold your breath and bite. Zazu, zazu, that the way, golden heels are gonna play. Shoo, up, up, and boom, sparks are flying through the room. Zazu, zazu, that the way, throw the dusty rolls away. Scoop-de-doo-de-dum, but I bang, hear the copper shadows say. Lipstick red on a silver rim, sinking low as the lights go dim. Catch the flash of a crooked smile, stay right here for a little while. Tick-tock goes the copper clock, tighten up the velvet lock, underneath the flashing light. Hold your breath and bite. Zazu, zazu, that the way, golden heels are gonna play. Shoo, up, knock, but up and do, sparks are flying through the room. Zazu, zazu, that the way, throw the dusty rules away. Scoot-de-doo-de-dum, but I bang, hear the copper shadows sing. Step back, step slide, no place left to hide. Woo! Here it comes now. Zazu, zazu, that too late, golden heels are gonna play. Shoo, up, 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 and boom, sparks are flying through the room. Zazu, zazu, that too late, throw the dusky rolls away. Scoot-de-doo-de-dum, but I bang, hear the copper shadows sing. Shoo, up, up, zazu, zaz, that too late. Can't knock 3 times on the wooden door, leave your worries on the muddy floor. Feather bow and a sequin gown, we are running the forgotten town. Spill the bubbles in the crystal cup, turn the heat and the fever up. No one cares what the clock will say, we will dance all our debts away. Hear the whispers in the dark, catch the fire, feel the spark. Everybody take a breath, spin until there's nothing left. Oh, we shake it under golden light, chasing shadows through the velvet night. Step and slide, let the troubles roll. Got that magic deep inside the soul. Down, ba-da-da-ba-da-do-up, never gonna stop. Yeah, we shape it under golden light, living for the night. Hush now, baby, don't you make a sound. Long man looking, but we won't be found. Glitter shining on the dusty street. Hear the rumble of 1,000 feet. Sip the water that will make you smile. Stay and gossip for a little while. Losing
shadow and smoky air. Throw your troubles down the spiral stair. Always shaking under golden light, chasing shadows through the velvet night. Step and slide, let the troubles roll. Got that magic deep inside your soul. Da ba da da do wop, never gonna stop. Yeah, we shake it under golden light, living for the night. Slide, let the trebles roll. Got that magic deep inside your soul. Da ba da 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 do up, never gonna stop. Let me shake you under golden light, living for the night. That's the way we go. Just one more out the door. Never let you watch. Just whisper the password, slide the heavy wooden door. Velvet and shadow spilling on the polished floor. Forget the law outside, we make our own rules tonight. Gold in the glass is spinning in the amber light. Feather bows flying, troubles left behind. Step into the motion, lose your worried mind. Can you feel the heat rise? Look into my eyes. Dabba-dooba-doo, up, spin me round again. Shake the dust of yesterday and count to 10. Oh, we are running wild, we are shining bright, owning every second of this golden night. Sing it out now. Dabba-dooba-doo, up-up-up-ba-da-da. Woo! Tailored suits and diamond rings under the haze, living for the moment in a wild and dizzy craze. The clock is ticking, but the hands are turning back. We are off for rails now, jumping off the track. Feather bows flying, troubles left behind. Step into the motion, lose your worried mind. Can you feel the heat rise? Look into my eyes. Dabba-dooba-doo, up, spin me round again. Shake the dust of yesterday and count to 10. Oh, we are running wild, we are shining bright, owning every second of this golden night. Sing it out now. Dabba-dooba-doo, up-up-up-ba-da-da. Woo! Step left, step right, keep the fire high. Show me every single crazy trick you got. No one can stop us, we are flying too high. Screaming at the moon, touching the sky. Give me give up to Dabba-dooba-dee, up, spin me round again. Shake the dust of yesterday and count to 10. Oh, we are running wild, we are shining bright, owning every second of this golden night. Sing it out now. Dabba-dooba-doo, up. Be Knock twice on the weathered greenwood. Slide the heavy bolt just like you should. Leave your name and your code at the top of the stair. There's a different kind of fever in the basement air. The copper's on the beat and the sky is turning gray, but we're burning up the hours of a forbidden day. Amber liquid dancing in a chip crystal glass, watching all the ghosts of their high society past. The scent of cedar and the sting of the grain, washing out the memory of the cold city rain. Metro like silver on a hollow-hearted hand, drinking down the spirit of a giant dusty lamp. Keep the lanterns flickering, keep the whispers low. We go where the righteous people never go. Listen for the whistle, listen for the rain. This is how the debts of the midnight are paid. One eye on the exit, one eye on the prize. The truth is just a shadow when a given blurs eyes. The queen of hearts is sleeping in a stranger's sleeve. A city full of stories that no one would believe. Smoke is curling thick like a velvet shroud. No one speaks a word, but the silence is loud. He's bluffing on a pair while the stakes hit the ceiling. There's a jagged kind of edge to the way we're feeling. The dealer has a scar and a heavy iron ring. Down here in the dark, the loser is the king. Hush, was that a heavy boot upon the grave? A shadow moving early or a lover moving late? Hold your breath until your lungs begin to break. Think of every promise that you're willing to say. Just a wind in the wires, just the rattling of the tin. Pour another round and let the carnival begin. Bet you're like silver on a hollow-hearted hand, drinking down the spirit of a dry and dusty land. Keep the lanterns flickering, keep the whispers low. We go where the righteous people never go. Listen for the whistle, listen for the rain. This is how the debts of the midnight are paid. One eye on the exit, one eye on the prize. The truth is just a shadow in a gambler's eyes. Slip through the alley before the sun can rise. The whiskey's in the blood and the mist is in the eyes. Gone like a vapor, gone like the heat. Back to the rhythm of the sober street. The needle stings the spinning black, waking ghosts from the silver track. Neon velvet in a chemical haze, lost in the friction of the golden days. The tension coils like a copper wire, fed by the hunger and the fire. Hold the breath, chase the spark, tear Silken shadows on the cinder block, ignoring the ticking of the clock. The air is heavy with sugar and smoke. The oath is taken before it's spoke. Gravity failing, the floor gives way, turning the midnight into day. Hold the breath, chase the spark, tearing a hole through the velvet dark. Higher, higher, the fever starts to bloom, shaking the walls of the hollow. See the lightning, let the blood ignite, oh, below into the veins of the night. Glass on the floor and salt on the skin, let the midnight carnival finally begin. Shatter the silence, rip the sky apart, fueled by the heat of a reckless heart. The floodgates break. How much can that fever take? Feel the weight in every bone, in the shimmer of the neon zone. Sad, sad, badida blonde, skiddly zaza, babidida. Seize the lightning, let the blood ignite, overflow into the veins of the night. Glass on the floor and souls on the skin, let the midnight carnival finally begin. Shatter the silence, rip the sky apart, fueled by the heat of a reckless heart that static in the dark, fade into the spark. Smoke in the rafters, a ghost in the grain. The city is humming, silver refrain. Velvet and shadow, a flicker of gold. A story of midnight that's yet to be told. Click of the heels on the hollowed out wood. Doing the things that we never thought we should. Tighter and tighter, the wire is spun, chasing the heat of a neon-lit sun. Breath in the throat like a secret unsaid, 1,000 desires inside of the head. Closer and closer, the fever begins, the moment the mercury finally spins. Spill the electric, ignite the floor. diamonds dripping like frozen tears, washing away the dust of the years. Wait for the spark to catch the light. Hold your breath in the dead of night. The fever climbs up the gilded wall until we have no choice but to fall. Feet on fire and the world goes round, golden glitter on the velvet ground. Hey, spinning in the heat of a midnight glow. Let the spirits hide the shadows low. Smile on a painted face. Midnight gin in a crystal cup. No way down when the sun stays up. Shooby-doo-ba-da, be-doo-up-ba-da, sham-ba-la-la, doo-wop-wop-ah. Shadows coat the floor, whispers slide behind the door. Dim the lights and spill the gin. Let the midnight game begin. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, the night is young. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, the song in unsung. Spin me around in golden lace, lost inside this smoky space. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, just hold me tight. We don't care about the morning. Feather fans and flashing eyes underneath the painted skies. Step by step we slide and sway, chasing all the ghosts away. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, the night is young. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, the song is unsung. Skin me round in golden lace, lost inside this smoky space. Doop-bop, shooby-doo, just hold me tight. We don't care about the morning light.
bites into the velvet groove. Dusty diamonds waiting for the move. A ghost of glamour in the neon haze, lost inside the static of the golden days. The clock is winding tighter by the grain, thirsting for the thunder and the rain. One breath held in the dark, one flicker of a spark. Higher, higher, the fever starts to climb, stealing back the time. Oh, catch the lightning, let the pulse ignite, spilling like a fever through the night. Diamonds on the floor and sweat upon the skin. Let the midnight madness finally begin. The silence tear the sky apart, running on the engine of a wild heart. I beat it up. Shadows dancing on the wall, waiting for the heavy skyfall. The air is thick with sugar and with smoke. The spell is cast before a word is spoke. Tension pulling like a silver wire, ready for the leaping of the sire. One breath held in the dark, one flicker of a spark. Higher, higher, the fever starts to climb, stealing back the time. Oh, catch the lightning, let the pulse ignite, spinning like a father through the night. Diamonds on the floor and sweat upon the skin. Let a midnight madness finally begin. The silence tear the sky apart, running on the engine of a wild heart. Ooh, let the floodgates open wide. Now here left for you to hide. Feel the weight of every beat in the shimmer and the heat. Do you about get a lead that pop shooby dooby says for the beat. Oh, catch the lightning, let the pulse ignite, spinning like a fever through the night. Diamonds on the floor and sweat upon the skin. Let the midnight madness finally begin. The silence tear the sky apart, running on the engine of a wild heart. That's there, ooh, static in the dark, fade into the spark. Doo-bap shooby-doo, doo-bap shooby-doo. Clock strikes 12 on Fifth Avenue. A velvet shadow follows me when you. The city sighs under a paper moon, while silver stars hum a midnight tune. You close your eyes and let the world slip away. Wait for the dawn to break the gray.
Watch the lonely hours start to pass. Diamond lights reflect within your gaze, lost inside this iridescent haze. Do-ba shooby-doo, do-ba shooby-doo, do-ba shooby-doo-ba-oo. The golden lights are blinking fast. The night is here at long, long last. Oh honey, light the fuse and let it flare. There's magic hanging in the smoky air. Sweep me off the floor and spin me round, high above the echoes of my ground. Do-ba shooby-doo, do-ba shooby-doo, do-ba shooby-doo, do-ba shooby-doo.
Chandelier of crystal bone, dusty floor and velvet throne. Spiders hook across the glass, wait for midnight's hollow pass. Ticking clock with rustic gear, the guest list is finally here. Heels click on the rotten pine, eyes like rubies start to shine. Silver moonlight through the crack, there is no more turning back. Kick the dust up to the sky, flapping cakes and collars high. Toes are tapping, shadows leave, wake the ghost from heavy sleep. Spin around the jagged stone, make the creaky rafters groan. Fangs and feathers, silk and fur, set the midnight air. Count is dressed in blackest soot, howling boreas heavy foot. Witches weaving through the crowd, wrapped in lace and silk and shroud. Pointed hats and tattered ties, fever in their hollow eyes. Round and round the circle goes, point your claws and flex your toes. The floor is shaking, the walls are thin, let the wicked revels in. Dust up to the sky, flapping capes and collars high. Toes are tapping, shadows leave, wake the ghost from heavy sleep. Spin around a jagged stone, make the creaky rafters groan. Fangs and feathers, silk and fur, set the midnight air. Angels are crawling in the grave. Mist is watching them away. Silent heels in empty hall. Shadows fading on the wall. Circuit screams in a neon blue. Coordinates dissolve to a morning dew. Chrome skin sheds into cotton weave. A ghost of light up a silk sleeve. The hum of the core is a brassy roar. I step through a door that is no longer a door. The ceiling is pressed with an iron leaf, while the logic of physics falls into grief. Static in the gin, the needles begin to spin. Binary blood on a velvet floor. I can't find the exit anymore. Glitch in the clockwork, fever in the wine. Caught in the tangle of a jagged line. I reached for tomorrow, but I tripped on the past. A silver shadow that was never meant to last. 28 is a cage of gold where the new world shatters in the old. Pearls on the neck of a digital dream. Steam pipes hissed like a cooling beam. Speakeasy whispers in a binary code. The path to the stars is a cobblestone road. Champagne bubbles like a shorted out wire. Dancing on the edge of a data fire. The gramophone scratches a laser cut soul. Lost in the center of a black ink hole. Time is a record that skips and repeats. The smell of the oil and the dust of the streets. 1 million holds in a flapper stride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Broken, frozen. The signal is dying, the sentry is crying. Lynched in the clockwork, fever in the wine. Caught in the tangle of a jagged line. I reach for tomorrow, but I tripped on the past. A silver shadow that was never meant to last. 28 is a cage of gold where the new world shatters in the old. The vacuum tube blows, the history flows. System error, gaslight terror. Falling back into the black. Woo!
Slip through the alley where the velvet turns to gold. Leave all the secrets that the daylight couldn't hold. A secret knock, a wink, a whisper in the dark. Watch how the static catches every little spark. The city's sleeping but the basement's wide awake. Give me a shimmy and a double dose of shake. The clock is ticking but we're moving out of time. A little sugar with a twist of lemon lime. The bubbles rising like a fever in the blood. Waiting for the dam to break and let in the flood. Shake the glitter off the moon. Spin the stars across the zoo. We're the ones they warned you about. When the lights go flicker,
watching all the shadows dance, dance, dance.
Pearls on the table and the champagne in the air. Feathers are flying and we haven't got a care. The high rollers hiding in the corner of the eye, telling all the truth within a beautiful lie. Checkered floors and polished shoes, nothing left for us to lose. Shake the glitter off of me, spin the stars across the room. We're the ones they warned you about when the lights go flicker, flicker, flicker out. Top hat, diamonds, gold haze, off inside a neon maze. Everybody grab a glass, watching all the shadows dance, dance, dance. Ba-da-ba-da-bee-bop-do-way, shoo-bee-doo-ba-da-da-day. Skip-see-doo-wop, zippity-zap-pow. The world is spinning backwards on a silver dime, committing every delicious little crime. High heels clicking till the break of dawn, before the magic and the mystery are gone. Shake the glitter off the moon, spin the stars across the room. We're the ones they warned you about when the lights go flicker, flicker, flicker out. Top hat, diamonds, golden haze, lost inside a neon maze. Everybody grab a glass, watching all the shadows dance, dance, dance. Keep it spinning, keep it winning, until the sun comes up again. Shabba-ba-ba. One more time, just one more time. Woo!